Hey, how you doing? I'm Empress Janae and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Libra. Alright, Libra, this reading is for you. Alright, Holy Spirit, angel guides, ancestors, what messages do you have for my Libras? Messages for my Libras. Hey Libra, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you are notified every time I upload a video. Appreciate that too. Alright, let's see what Spirit wants you to know right now. Alright, Holy Spirit, what does Libra need to know right now? Unfinished business, unresolved situation. Somebody's not done. Someone's very passionate about you and the relationship that you have, and they are not finished. They're not done. They feel like whatever y'all got going on is not complete. It's not resolved. Him, divine masculine. They like, where you going? You ain't going nowhere. That's what I just heard. You ain't going nowhere. You're mine. You are mine. That's what this person's feeling like, whoever this is. Between the lines, look for what's hidden. You're going to have to look for what's hidden in this situation with this person who feels like it's that they're not finished with you. They want to rebuild, reconciliation. They want to rebuild. They want to work things out. I feel like for some of you, deep down inside, you feel the same way. But there's something that you could possibly not be seeing. Intuition, inner knowing. You have to pay attention to your intuition when it comes to this situation, when it comes to all situations, Libra. Listen to your intuition. Like I said, I feel like some of you do want to rebuild with this person as well. So for some of you Libras, the feelings are mutual when it comes to that. But, you know, make sure you're listening to your intuition. Look for what's hidden. We have I'm sorry. We have an apology. I'm sorry. Look for an apology. We had single parent here. I don't know. I just got like that possibly somebody, the person that feels like there's an unresolved situation, they feel they might have had a child with someone else. They're sorry. On the bottom of the deck, we have compromise, making changes. They want to compromise. They want to make changes when it comes to this. When it comes to, they want to make changes when it comes to you and them coming back together. They're willing to do what it takes. We have grave, no second chances. But you know, if this person did possibly have another child on you, Libra, you're done. You're done. You're not giving any more chances. It's a wrap. You're done. You're listening to your intuition and you know that there is another suitable match for you. You're not worried about working on things with, from the past. Not all of you, some of you. Some of you do want to work things out and some of you were done. We have shapeshifter, mimicking, and this is probably why you need to look for what's hidden. You need to look for what's hidden because when it comes to this particular person, they are able to shapeshift. They are able to change and say and do whatever it is that they want or feel like they have to do to try to get back in your good graces. Yeah. That's what they're willing to do. They're willing to say, I'm sorry. They're willing to make any type of changes that you want, but look for what's hidden. Look for what's hidden because there's something there that some of you may not see. We have blocked obstacles on the bottom of the deck. I feel like with that, I feel like some of you have noticed that being with this person there's a lot of things that aren't happening for you or that hasn't happened for you, and then when this person isn't around, you start seeing things fall into place. This person may just be an obstacle or in your life that needs to be done, needs no second chances. We have addiction, unhealthy attachment. This person could have an addiction or some type of unhealthy attachment. Maybe that unhealthy attachment is you, because they won't leave you alone, and that they they won't leave you alone, and they're so willing to shift and morph into whatever it is that you say you want in that time, but it's just not effective and it doesn't stick. It's not like a true, it's not them being their true genuine self. We have music and inspiration out here. This person could be sitting there listening to music. They could be sending you, songs. Oh, remember this song? This was our song, blah blah blah. We have friends and influences on the bottom of the deck, finances, money on the mind, and we also have taking a chance, gambling. Yeah. They want you to take another chance, just one more chance. One more chance. How many times have they said, "Can I just get one more chance?" We have friends and influences. Some of you, your friends may try to influence you to just leave this person alone because they feel like it will be in your best interest. But everyone has free will, so Libra, you're gonna do what you want to do or what you feel is best. We have future finances, mind on the money, and some of y'all are just like, you know what? Let me just focus on this cash. Let me focus on this money. Let me focus on my stability and focus on my future, because you're realizing, or you will realize, that without this person in your life, you have a lot of things coming for you. Finances might start coming in and flowing for you, and you're like, wow, you see the difference? All right, Spirit, what else does Libra need to know right now? What else does Libra need to know? Some of y'all just willing to just step out on faith and just take a risk, and that risk is not rebuilding with this person, rebuilding without them, rebuilding with someone else. All right, Spirit, what else does Libra need to know? What else does Libra need to know, Holy Spirit? Some of y'all are just done. We have the Star. Temperance. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. With the Star out here, like I said, some of you you're not gonna work things out with this person. Okay? I feel like you could be getting help from someone else, and it's not this person. It's not this person. I feel like you've asked this person for help before and they did not help you at all. I feel like for some of you, Libras, there's another opportunity out there for you, and you know it. You can feel it. You're listening to your intuition when it comes to that. We have the Temperance. Number 5 could be significant, but we have Temperance out here. And with Temperance out here, you're looking for something balanced, okay? Equally yoked. The relationship with this person who's sorry and feels like, they want to rebuild with you, it wasn't a good atmosphere for you. It wasn't a good atmosphere. The relationship didn't have a good vibe or atmosphere at all. It was not healthy. You want balance. That balance you could not find there, which is why some of you have decided to not go back, not try to work on things to rebuild. Now, we have the Eight of Pentacles out here as well. So, like, some of you are focusing on them coins, focusing on your finances, focusing on, I feel like balance is very, very important. Balance is very important when it comes to this reading here. You just want balance and stability. And you're to the point where if it's not with another person, you're going to find that balance within yourself and work on that yourself. You don't have a problem with doing that. You're here, you're working, you're focused. You got your mind on the money and the money on the mind, right? On the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. You're not going to be foolish anymore. We have Judgment. You know, I feel like you called judgment on this relationship. And for some of you, you may have had some type of epiphany, and you're just like, I'm done. I'm out. I'm out. I gotta worry about myself. The opportunities that I want for myself and for my life, I'm not getting in this dynamic. Excuse me. We have the three of swords here, and like, you know that in order to get the balance that you want, you're going to have to forgive yourself, you're going to have to forgive them, and you're going to have to release everything that happened between you and this person. You have to release it. You have to release it. Oh, why am I putting that away? Yeah, you realize you have to release that. And that, to me, I feel like that's healthy. That's healthy. Healthy to release, healthy to forgive yourself, and healthy to like move on to what you want. But you know that in order to get there, Libra, you have to no second chances. Now, for some of you who want to build on this and want to work things out, you just pay attention, listen to your intuition, and read between the lines, because there may be something that you don't see. You may be looking at things through a rose-colored glasses. Also, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords. This is on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this person feels like it's something unfinished. They feel like there's something unfinished, and they're willing to fight for the love because it's so important. I feel like this person, though, it's really weird. I feel like this person has a unhealthy outlook on love. They feel like love is supposed to hurt the way it hurts. They feel like that. They feel like it's not love unless it's hurting. We have the Page of Swords also out here as well. With the Page of Swords. I mean, maybe this person will eventually realize that pain is not love, but I'm getting with these 10 of swords that they feel that way. They think that. They feel like love is just supposed to hurt. Maybe it's because they don't know any other form of love, but a lot of you Libras are with the Page of Swords out here. You, like I said, you're deciding to really think about what you want and take your time. You know that you want to create balance in your life, and that's what you plan on doing. You plan on doing that, but it's not without thought. You're thinking about it and you're acting on it. Look at this. We have the Nine of Swords out here. We got the Nine of Swords out here. And I feel like you've made your decision because you was tired of weeping, crying. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. You were tired of the weeping. You were tired of being patient with this person. You were tired of breaking the relationship down and then rebuilding, breaking it out. Because it is just over and over again. You're tired of that. You're tired of feeling like you don't have control. You're tired of being in anxiety and fear and can't sleep. You're over that. You're over that, Libra. All right, Holy Spirit, what signs could Libra be dealing with? We have Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn, Libra. We have Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Oop. And some angel numbers is 311. And the number 5 is significant too. 555, 311, and 333. Y'all heard me, Libra? Alright, Libra, thank you for joining me on this reading. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button so that you're notified anytime that I upload a video. Make sure you leave a comment so that we can exchange energies. And I do read comments and I do reply back. So I appreciate that interaction. All right. So I'll see you on the next read, Libra. Have a good one.